Alright guys, so this is just me testing the microphone and placement and the dead cap. Hopefully there's not a lot of wind noise. I mean, by nature this helmet's a little noisy anyways, so I don't know how it's going to be honest with you. I guess we'll find out though. Oh, that downshift though. So to those of you guys that don't know, this is my FZ09. It's a 2016, and she's got, I think, like 2,000 miles on her. Almost 2,000 miles on her. I just did my oil change and switched over to synthetic. It'll be my third time changing the oil on the bike. And I went ahead and changed her over to full synthetic this time, just because I was like, you know, I really wanted to go to full synthetic. I know a lot of people will say they don't want to go full synthetic until like the 5,000 mile mark, but then there's a lot of people that'll say go ahead and do it at the 1,200 mile mark. So I went ahead and waited until about 2,000 miles to switch it over. And the whole reason behind that is they say you're supposed to give the conventional oil a chance to like really coat the inside. I don't know if that has any validity to it. I'm not a mechanic, but you know, a whole bunch of sources are saying that, so that's what I'm gonna go with. I've got no clue if you guys can even hear me right now, because I don't know how good of a dead cat this is. Oh my god. So 2016 FZ09. I've got the Woodcraft clip-ons. I've got a ECU flash by Superbikes Unlimited. I've got the M4 exhaust with no baffle, and then I've got the TSC Industries fender eliminator kit. That's all I have done to this bike. And I can say, being a large guy, this bike is awesome. Goodbye. But I'm 6'5" or 6'4", depending on, you know, what time of day. And weigh somewhere in the ballpark of around 300 pounds. I'm a big dude, and to be honest with you, when I was looking for a bike, I wanted a sport bike because I've always been a fan of them. I didn't want to go for a cruiser, and everybody's like, oh, you're a big guy, you have to ride a cruiser, that's what you have to do, or else, you know, a regular bike's going to be too small for you. And I'm like, fuck no, I want a sport bike. So when the FZ09 came out, I'm like, oh, well, let me go check this thing out, and I have not looked back since. It is such a fantastic bike. Oh, those downshifts though. Pops, pops. Woo, man. It's like not even half throttle. She just goes. It's ridiculous. But I am running the Sportbikes Unlimited ECU flash. If you guys don't know who Sportbikes Unlimited is, I'll put their description stuff down in the, I'll put their bio or their information down in the description. They mostly do Yamaha R1s. It's like their big thing is the R1. However, they picked up the FZ09 when it came out 2 years ago, and they do a really good job with it. Going this way, train tracks. Oh, there's a train coming. Of course there is. Woo! Oh, this nice turn. I'm going to be doing a series when I actually get setups where I can, if I can meet up with some people to try to get, like, you know, loaner bikes and stuff. I'm gonna try to do a series of where I test bikes for big guys, because there's not a lot of, you know, big guys out here on sport bikes. Most of the time the big guys, they stick to the cruisers because they don't want to look stupid. But I'm sorry, if you're a big dude, you're gonna look stupid no matter what, because if you ride a freaking Sportster 1200, you're gonna look stupid. I mean, if you're a big dude, the only bike you're not gonna look stupid on is a Hayabusa, a Busa Pro, or a fucking Fat Boy, or a Road Glide, or one of the huge Harley Davidsons. So I mean, the whole argument of saying I look stupid doesn't make sense. Just get out there and find what's comfortable for you and have fun. And the biggest thing I found since I started riding, it's actually given me a motivation to lose weight. You know, a lot of people think that's stupid. It's like you should just be motivated to lose weight because you want to be healthy. But you know, that doesn't necessarily work for everybody. Not everybody can find that self-motivation. They have to have, you know, something else to motivate them to want to be healthy. And if it's to look good, however self-centered that is, if it's to look good on a motorcycle, that's something to strive for. That's something you'll work for and hopefully accomplish. Oh, that hurt. I saw a train. I'm gonna get caught at one of these train tracks. I fucking know it. Maybe? Nope, I don't see him. Where'd he go? Okay. That's cool. Let's go by the school. Why not? Give me another second to test some stuff. Make a left. Oh, fuck. Train tracks everywhere in this town, man. It's ridiculous. But yeah, what was I talking about? The bike. Oh yeah, so the bike, like I said, it's 2016 FZ09. The first thing I did to it when I got it is I did the fender eliminator kit, because if you've seen the fender on this bike, it's ugly. Like, I don't know why Yamaha has a problem of designing a fender, because every Yamaha bike has some of the nastiest fenders ever. With the exception of like the nastiest fenders and the nastiest turn signals. They got these freaking giant little turn signals that used to be on here. If you guys have seen the stock bike, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then look up a picture of a stock FZ09, you'll see what I'm talking about. So that was one of the first things I did. And then after I did that modification, I'm like, I was having a really big problem with wind. A lot of you guys know this is a naked bike, and with me being a bigger dude, the standard like the Puig windscreens and stuff like that weren't doing anything for me. So I started looking around and seeing what options there were. And I jumped on the FZ09 forum, and one of the biggest things that people suggested was to get a different set of handlebars. I'm like, at first I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. How's that going to stop the wind? And then he explained it to me. He said, because it puts you at more of an angle, it puts you a little bit more of aggressive seating position, because the FZ09 with the stock handlebars is like way back here, like way back here. So when you throw on these Woodcrafts, it brings you forward a little bit, puts you in a more of aggressive style, and basically turns you into not a wind sail. All right, I'll give you a quick show of what I got on her. So it is the 2016 FZ09 with the yellow wheels, so those are the ones I love. It needs a bath, that's why I didn't really care if I came out here on the dirt, because I gotta give her a bath anyways. TST Industries fender eliminator and their integrated tail light with the little short smoked out turn signals. And then I did the Woodcraft handlebars with the driven D3 grips in blue. My helmet's blue, grips are blue. Eventually I'm going to wrap the tank. Tank's going to be blue. That's the goal for this bike, is I'm going to have the whole yellow, blue, the original Yamaha colors. Just because I like the way that looks. God, it's fun. I always tell people, you know, they're like, isn't that too small of a bike for you? You're a big dude. And I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, it's small. But I mean, is it fun? Yes. Do I enjoy the heck out of it? Yes. Would I go back and get a different one? If I had the money, get the SE10, but you know, that's just because, I mean, who wouldn't get the SE10 if they could afford it? I mean, the engine, the freaking triple, is a fantastic engine, and nobody can argue that. Yamaha has done such a good job with this engine. I mean, it puts out such an amazing amount of power. It's so like light, so small, and it sounds so good. You know, with even with the stock exhaust, it didn't sound awful compared to other bikes. Even with the stock exhaust, it didn't sound awful. But with this M4, it's like a completely different thing. It wakes up the demon. That engine decel sounds so good. It's so mean. This whole bike, I mean, I really hope the microphone can pick it up, because this whole bike just sounds so good. Oh man, shit ton of cops at the apartments. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I know this whole vlog's been kind of rambly, and the reason is I didn't really have any plans for it. I was just kind of get out and record and test the audio. So I mean, to be honest with you, if the audio doesn't show up good, I might not even post this. So I mean, it's kind of, you know, it depends on how the audio sounds if I even post this video. So if you guys see this, then you know that my audio setup is good and I don't have to change anything. If not, well, it's back to the drawing board, and yeah. But yeah, there's been a good little ride around this town, kind of giving you an idea of what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this vlog off before I get home, because I don't want you guys to know where I live. Other than that, look for more vlogs in the future. If this actually goes up, then you guys will understand that. If not, then we'll see you guys in the next video. The Panda Medic out. Peace.